read at the beginning of Parshas Bo, Hashem says to Moshe, I'm hardening the heart of Paro, the heart of his servants, so I should be able to bring more miracles about. And in addition, and you should be able to tell over to your children and your grandchildren how I had made a mockery in Egypt. And then you will know I am God. What is this whole idea of here? It's important to tell over how Hashem made a mockery of the Egyptians. Why particularly at this moment? At this moment, there's something different now than took place before with all the other makos. We read by the Borod that everything was destroyed. It was a combination of fire and water. Things were smashed, things were burnt. However, of all the crops that were left was the chito v'kusemis. The wheat and spelt crop were not destroyed. And Paro sent out a team to investigate what was the extent of the damage. Everything was destroyed except the wheat and spelt crop. Initially, he was terrified, and he said, Hashem HaTzadik Nigdam Yerushalayim. We're evil, Hashem is the tzaddik. When he sent out and had done the investigation, and he realized the wheat and spelt crop were not destroyed, he had a change of mind. He's not letting him out. What happened? Initially, Paro had believed that the whole concept of something should exist outside of nature didn't exist. Over here, there was a contradictory in nature. It was fire and water. As Rashi says, Chazal, Eishamayim said, Nasa sholem b'yineinu k'dei lasus ritzon konenu. We're going to make peace among ourselves to be able to do the will of our Maker. Therefore, he believed Hashem is not just a power, as they believe in powers, lahavdil, but rather he's the Almighty. Almighty, if that's the case, everything should have been destroyed. Why wasn't the wheat and spelt crop destroyed? Evidently, he's not the all-powerful. There must be a God over the wheat, a God over the spelt, which didn't allow it to happen. But what exactly was what was Hashem trying to do over here? That this was false security for Paro, because what's happening when the Arbe comes, when the locusts come? They're going to go and they're going to devour and ravage everything that they have, including the wheat. So the whole idea was he was playing with Paro. Here you think I'm this and not something other than that, this false security, and in a moment I topple you. Because now all of a sudden the locusts are coming, so now they should have what to eat, which is the wheat and the spelt. So what is God doing? He's playing with them. But what's the point of playing with them? Here you have the most powerful king in the world, the most advanced civilization. And what are we? We're intimidated by this. We say, Yom Neroyim, Mamlich Melochim V'lo HaMelucha. Hashem coronates kings, but he's the king. The question is, that we have to internalize that reality. Although we know it on an abstract level, but when you see it in reality, as what happened to Paro, the height of civilization, the most powerful king in the world, and Hashem played with him, made a mockery of him, and this is something to communicate to our children and grandchildren, how Hashem makes a mockery that although surface-wise it seems to be he's invincible, but when Hashem chooses to topple them, he topples them, and then it's Vidatem Ki Ani Hashem. Kaddish.